No, even if I buy it out of the store, like we don't make coffee cake at home.
I've had the coffee cakes I had, it was dry.
They're dry to me.
This is good BS. I don't know about coffee cake.
It is. It's dry to me, and it's spicy because all the cinnamon in it.
Keeks, where the mic is.
Now I'm thinking about
Oh,
I recorded that.
death by Mike.
thinking about cakes now. Coffee cakes,
It makes sense.
red velvet.
Red velvet cake is just chocolate cake.
No, it's not.
Die.
No, it's not.
I don't care. I love it.
It is
Chocolate cake.
red velvet cake.
It's chocolate cake.
Jeez, there's no chocolate velvet. Well, there is in Miami, but there is no chocolate velvet cake.
It's just chocolate.
It's red
Red dye.
velvet
It's red chocolate cake.
cake.
It's so good.
Not red chocolate cake. I don't care what you guys say.
You ready?
Get in here. Come in here.
Dip in here.
And welcome to the lit room.
The lit room.
Hey, hey, hey.
What
I'm
up?
looking at the wrong camera. I was looking at yours. That's mine. Oh, my.
Oh, I'm confused too because I was looking at
I was looking at that one.
it's this one.
It's the
That
big one. Yep.
It's the big one.
The big one. Okay, now we know
What
where our
up?
cameras are. What's up? Welcome to the lit room.
The lit room.
Yes, where there's so much light. If it is your first time here, we
So much like
we are your hosts. I'm Keeks, and that's
Trey.
yeah, buddy. And if you are already a part of the lit gang, the lit family, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yes. So, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yeah. How are you?
Ask me. Ask me.
How are you?
I'm awesome. It's Mardi Gras. Yay!
Mardi Gras.
Happy Fat Tuesday, everyone. Oh, Wednesday, You found out the secret.
Oh, you told it.
I told it.
Bleep it
Happy
out.
Mardi Gras. Yeah, we'll cut that out. Happy Mardi Gras, everyone. I'm very excited. My family's from Louisiana, so like it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yes. Down and dirty. You hear that?
I hear it.
Yes, that means it is time for the Ooh. Yes, Trey. Who is our red light special for
We
today?
have a funny lady. Her name is Jasmine. She's a comedian. She's also on TikTok. She does different rants, so on and so forth. She caught my eye. There's a video. It's like a political type of video, but she's working as HR in the White House, and I thought it was so funny. She also has different businesses as well. That's on her Instagram. That's on her Instagram. P, can you play one of the videos?
Sure.
Of course I knew it was you, Donald. I can smell you. You have a very distinctive cologne. What is that? Dookie? What am I going to have to do to get rid of you? You're like a really bad yeast infection. I just think you're gone and you keep popping back up. It's gross. Give me your paperwork. No, I do not want to hear about Antifa. Give me your paperwork. You do not work here no more. I do not have to listen to this shit. Are these your lawyers? Y'all come check in Wrong Thugs in Harmony.
Wrong Thugs in Harmony.
This is another one.
Name. Marjorie. How you spell that? B-I-T-C. Oh. What you doing here, Marjorie? Oh, I know. You a thug, right? You a gangster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you a real gangster, right? Paperwork. Professional hairstyle. Marjorie, your hair's not even done. It's never done. Talking about professional hairstyle. Why you smell like a bonfire? Where you been, a clan meeting? Y'all, come pat her down. She dangerous. She's a thug. Come pat her down. She's a gangster. A thug.
Yeah, but yeah, that is our red light. Great woman. Go check her out. She is super funny. But moving right along.
Moving right along as we're moving right along. We're moving right along. It is time. You know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, and in between, it's time for the TOT. Hey, ready? Ready? That's our topic of today. Let's go. TOT. Topic of today. Topic of today. Okay. TOT. Topic of today.
Hey. I was so into
that was
what we were doing,
that was
but
our
then
lead into our actual, because
love.
our viewers aren't used to another rhythm, so they want to do the TOT bop. So we
Right.
got to keep it there for them. But we had to liven it up for ourselves.
She livened it up for everybody.
Off kilter. All right, Trey, what is our topic of today?
Today's topic is blind dates. Blind
You
dates.
heard it first. Blind dates. We can even take it to /dating, okay? We will talk about it all. So, swipers, get your swipers ready. And without further ado, let's get into it.
It's like you be so. It's like, when is she gonna say it?
What am I gonna say? Am I gonna say it? Is she gonna say it?
that? When is she
gonna
gonna
say
say it? When? Okay.
Did she say it?
Did she say it?
I did say it.
I wonder, do any of the lit gang, like, do you guys,
Have they learned it yet? Like
if you say it and then you miss it, do you kind of like rewind
Rewind
it and then so you can do it again? If you do, that's fine.
that's
Love
hilarious.
it.
If you do it,
record it.
record it and then tag us in it on IG or Facebook.
Ooh.
And how can they do that?
Say what now?
How do I know, right?
Do
Tag
not
us.
throw me
You'll
off
hear about
my
it later. I
lines.
know. We got to keep. We got to keep order.
We have to.
Oh man, dang it! This mic is gonna beat me up
Yes.
before I beat it up today. Man, I've had it my day with this thing already. But in any case, today's topic is
Blind dates.
blind dates. So, have you been on one before?
I don't know.
You haven't?
Not really.
Okay, so
Did you have to think about it?
yes, because so does it count if it's like, don't blind dates normally count if like you already kind of know the person, like when you okay,
it's
so no,
like totally,
it's like
you
blind.
don't know.
Okay, see, I was thinking that blind dates actually counted like too if you don't not know the person, but like you've seen their faces. But okay, so it is blind, like
It's like blind.
like I can't.
A person can't go to you and say, "Hey, you know that one guy? Yeah, I want to set you up with him." No, it has to be, "Oh, I have a friend."
Right.
Yeah.
This person.
Or,
And you've never seen them.
but in a sense, you're blind if you heard about them from somewhere because you don't know.
About is different than seeing.
you saw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard about, or therefore, or
Seeing their face.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't mean C though. That's what. Didn't I say that? I didn't mean C, or I didn't mean whatever.
Okay, so
I
in your
didn't mean
situation,
People be people,
in your
man.
situation, did you see the person?
Not before. No.
You just know the name or heard of the person, but you never saw them. No. Yes.
Okay, so I haven't actually had like a real like let me set you up with my friend, and when we get there, we gotta be like, I've only had blind dates in the sense of like,
Not a blind date.
I had a blind date that wasn't a blind date.
It was partially blind. Okay,
You had a date where someone set you up.
that, or it was like like a online thing, and like I don't know the person, and I don't know what they're gonna look like in person. So that
that
to
could have
me,
been like a
yeah, that to
catfish.
me could have been like a technical blind. It
Online dating
is.
is not a blind date.
It is because it could be a catfish. I don't know who I'm looking for, but they know who they're looking for.
I don't know.
Catfish to them, lady.
Right.
I'm not. I put videos on my stuff.
Okay, and men haven't put videos of their wives or their exes up online.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, whatever. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
So I haven't had a blind date.
I always viewed a blind date
Okay,
as.
would you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
I would too. He said, absolutely.
But there's some buts.
Absolutely not.
There's some buts to it.
There's some who?
Some asses, some butts to it. I
Some what?
would have to
Oh,
leave.
but.
It's
Oh,
a
but. Like, but. Oh, I got it. Clever. Okay.
Like, is it rude? Like,
To what?
if we get to the blind date and it's like, no, I can't do this person.
You can't.
Okay, so actually getting there and like stepping out on the person, you have to find a way to do it nicely and respectfully.
How do you do
I don't know.
that?
See,
Lit Gang,
that's
how
why-
do you respectfully leave
Yeah, but I think
the
that
blind
people,
date?
so like we've been on a couple of dates in the 7-year friendship that we've had, and we've said, hey, so I'm going to meet somebody. Text me or call me if
Oh,
like I'm gonna text you throughout the night. But if I tell you to
But
call me,
that's
so I can get out of
different.
it. That's a date though. It's a first date. Okay, fine. It's a
it's
first
the first
date.
date, but like this is like you've
Blind.
never seen the person,
Right. So I'm still gonna tell you though to like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
gonna text you to let me know, like, whoa, I gotta go. Like, call
Let me know, but
crying. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. Like, oh boy, like the police follow
but
me. I'm
in
coming.
my state of mind, I feel like I'm going to be like when they walk in and I can't do them.
You're just gonna be like, okay, hold on.
Hold on, I just this is. You remember the MTV? Our MTV was so great.
So much better. But I don't think the show Blind Date was on.
No,
MTV.
you remember Next?
Yes.
Remember when they came out the bus?
When they came out the bus.
and they were like, next. That would be me. I would just, next.
As soon as they got off the bus.
Next. Next.
I used to cry at the ones that like they didn't even get off the bus.
Oh, because
Like they would be coming down the stairs and they would be like, next. Like
That
they
would
didn't
be
even make it off the
me.
bus. And she would be like, the girls would be like, okay.
Okay. Or it used to be those ones that she would be pissed. She was like, oh, well, you're not cute or something like that.
It was always the girl, like the guys doing it to the girls. I didn't see a lot of episodes where like the girls next to the guys.
Yeah, the
Like, I
girls
saw
were
some,
nicer.
but
The
yeah.
dudes, they were assholes.
I saw
That's
some.
Because it was how many years ago? It's reversed at this point in time.
Do you ever like look
Yeah.
at the stuff that we used to watch and like look at what people wore?
Oh god.
Like old music videos and stuff, and like look at what like even the
I
makeup.
was watching
back
the
then was,
chicken
like,
noodle soup. You remember chicken noodle soup?
Yes, I do.
Just go watch that video again.
I watched this thing on it. It came up on Instagram on IG, and literally she was like, "Let's show them how we used to do it back in the day." And it was literally like the music that we listened to while we were in high school. Like it was chicken noodle soup and lean with it, rock with it, and shoulder lean. And I was like, our people have children that old that we are now being like, let's show them what we did back in the day. I felt like we weren't there. We're not there yet, right?
I'm scared.
Okay.
Hold on.
I didn't think we were there yet.
I think I know what video you're talking about.
And her little kid and her little boy's like 12 or 13.
And he couldn't do some of the dances. What's this?
Those shirts.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And they were supersized 3XL on like
the
skinniest guys. Gerbos. Oh my gosh. Dudes loved Gerbos. Like,
yeah.
woo woo. But yeah, yeah, like, sorry, we went on a 2000s tangent, but like, that was one of the shows. Like,
that was that show.
The show Blind Date was it Blind Dates or Blind Dates? I think
it was a
Blind
show called
Date.
Blind Date.
Yeah, there was a show called Blind Date. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. It's called Blind Date.
Yeah.
But they used to get freaky.
Yeah, you didn't see it? You don't
I do
remember the show?
it. They used to
okay.
get like nasty, like in hot tubs and stuff.
They did.
They
And
did.
you remember at the end of it, they would be like, "Is there going to be a second date?" And they were like,
I
"I don't know."
don't know. But you
It's
just
on fucking Snapchat.
You can watch it on Snapchat.
what? Is that like the old school one?
Yeah, that's
Still the same show?
that's
Oh, it's
Blind
the
Date.
same show. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know they brought it back.
You can watch it on Snapchat.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I didn't know they brought it back. That show was always very interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanted some couples to make it, and then some couples I was like,
I was just really, I just didn't understand how were they really attracted to them. I don't know,
I
because
don't know. Some of those dates were
people-
wild.
right? And I was like,
And I mean, like in looks and everything. Like,
what is going on? And you're agreeing to this right now.
now that I think about it, next I don't even remember how it ended. Like
What
because
next?
they had to go through the whole.
No, you necessarily didn't
You
have
didn't have
to.
to, but I'm
because
saying
you
like,
coulda-
what if you picked more than? Oh no! So you were out if they nexted you.
Right, and
Okay,
then
'cause
the
I'm
next
thinking
person come
that-
off the bus.
Yeah, but if you didn't find anybody, then you were just SOL. But like, I thought that if like,
I would have
'cause some
told.
people would go all the way like on a date, and then they would be like, oh, okay, you said something about it, like next.
Next,
And
yeah.
it's like you got to start all the way over. I don't know.
It's like speed dating. Do they still do that?
Can we do that, please?
Let's do it.
We should do it live here.
We should speed. We should speed date.
We definitely should.
No, but I'll be greedy because I'm like, where are you going? Just stay right here.
That's if you
Don't
like that
move.
person.
Don't move.
That's if you like that
I know
person.
that's what I'm saying. Can you? Okay,
They
go
have to
around
leave though, or
No.
maybe we should be the ones switching.
to move. We move. You stay.
No, I don't like that because they're trying to get us, not we're trying to get them.
No, it's not speed dating. You guys should just next it. Like,
Next.
just sit down and, yeah, just do
Have somebody come through the curtain.
Yeah.
We'll have P. P.
P, you gotta host it.
He has to host it, and then he has to ask us about the other person's type and not their type, and we have to see what happens. And they're just gonna come through the curtain,
That is gonna be
and it's gonna happen.
crazy.
That's what we're gonna do. And
I'm gonna next all of mine. I
I feel like I would too. Like even if somebody is like cute, I still like I have to see
They
what
might
you're
say
about once you open
something.
your mouth.
Right.
Right.
This
Like
one
if you
said,
say
"I'm saying
anything stupid, I'm
next."
gonna be like,
It doesn't.
yeah, like the show next. Do you remember the show? You don't remember the show?
I do, but
Oh.
I thought it was so vapid. I was like, fuck this.
Wait, what was the other one? Room Raiders.
Oh god.
Room
You remember they used to come to
Raiders!
your room and then they pick whoever.
Out of the room.
Yeah, they shine the UV
The black
light.
light. That was always disgusting.
That used to be so funny.
I still think about that show with the black light. Like that's
But my thing used to be like, you signed up for this show. Why don't you clean up?
Because
they don't have time.
months. No. They signed.
Yeah.
And then it just hits you like,
And then
this is the day.
Yeah, they get
6
kidnapped.
months later, or something like that. There's no way that these people.
And you didn't put your fresh sheets
It's so
on.
funny though. It's weird to me how like the person who has to raid all 3 of their houses, their house was always like not that messed up. And they always went through the
Yeah.
panty drawers.
They did.
Like the men always went through the panty drawers. So stupid.
And what was the other one with the parents?
Parent control or parental control.
Yeah, they didn't like the
They didn't like the
girlfriend,
ex-
so they would set them up on.
New dates.
Oh my god! I'm telling you,
funny.
our MTV was the shit.
Our MTV, our BET was
Was the shit too.
great too. Our VH1 was great. Yeah. And they were about music videos. Like honestly, I don't even know why people make music videos anymore. And it saddens me because that was my favorite
Dang.
thing in the world to watch.
Oh my god!
I know, but I don't want to have to do that. I want it to come on my TV, which I can put it on.
When
my
it used
TV,
to be
but-
live, and then you see the making of it.
Yes, you remember the making behind the. No, I'm thinking about behind the music.
I
VH1.
was like, no,
okay.
that's not
No, making. No, you remember
making the video.
Making the video.
And then it was like in 5, 4, and you just see
World
like
premiere. And then you remember that one show where they had like the person they was it called Fanatic?
Oh yeah,
And they were like really in love with the person, and then they got to make the video over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Or was that called something else? They had a Fanatic show.
They had a Fanatic, but then there was
another show where
that
the
you were talking
person
about. They
could
had to
make-
remake the
Yeah.
and Pimp My Ride.
Pimp My Ride. Although I did hear, I want to find out if that's true.
What?
If they had to pay back, because I thought I heard that there was a
They had to
that,
pay
they
back
had to
what?
They had to pay back.
For the remodel,
Yeah,
the makeover.
I heard.
They didn't have to plow,
Mhm.
and shit would be falling apart.
Oh,
Would be like afterwards.
Oh my
That's
god!
what I've heard.
oh, that would be so.
I
fucked
just heard
up.
they had to pay. They had to ended up having to pay them back. So it wasn't out of the kindness of your heart. Exhibit. Let us know. We need to know.
X to the Z.
So back to blind dating. See how blind dates get you into like the 2000s? But that's what like they
This
had
is what
shows
I would talk
like
about
that.
on my blind
Yeah,
date.
they had like well, Hell Date was more of like it was a prank
yeah.
type of thing. But yeah. There was another show too, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. Okay. So I just
Mm-hmm.
one of his quotes is they actually take out a lot of the stuff that they showed.
Oh.
That makes sense. It's TV.
Mm-hmm.
That I kept candy all over my seat and floor just in case I got hungry.
Y'all remember that episode where there was like a rat in the car?
Yeah, I remember that. That was so disgusting.
Oh man, there's so much stuff. I actually had to sign.
Not to say that that doesn't happen, but like that was the first time that I had ever heard about that happening.
Still a piece of
It was
shit.
still that's horrible because they were making it seem like it was like charity work
Yeah.
and it wasn't. Aww. Well, it's just turned into a 2000 show. And I'm just like,
We're back.
we're back. So you would do a blind date?
I would definitely do a blind date. Lit game, set me up.
Oh my gosh! And we're gonna have our own version of next.
And you all should know what I like.
Speed dating. I'm excited.
Should know what I want.
I'm excited to try something new.
New. Make sure they're doable.
Make sure they are
Doable.
oh Lord in the future. Like you don't want to get old and not still be in in like I want to be in love, but I would love to be like in lust too.
You're old.
Yeah, like I still want to like
Yeah.
get butterfly. I want freaking pterodactyls in my stomach for you. That's what I want every time. But I would like for you to have the same thing, if not more.
Absolutely.
Get the whole doggone Jurassic Park for me, if you could.
That sounds realistic.
All of it.
All
Be
of it.
ready.
Just be ready, okay? Because as single as I am, woohoo! Woohoo!
Woohoo.
Well, singles as we both are.
Yup. Woohoo. Woohoo.
Woohoo!
Oh my God.
I there is a little piece of me that is afraid to blind date? Because you know what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not afraid about what you look like. You're afraid of, like, what
They may be
is
afraid
coming.
of what they look like.
I don't think I would. I've always wanted to see myself as through someone else's eyes. Which, when I see myself on camera, from like, not this view, but like if I was like walking by or doing like a scene or, you know, like it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the fourth wall isn't broken. I'm like, she's pretty spiffy.
She's spiffy.
Like her a lot.
Who's that?
Who's that girl? Is that girl?
That was on Making the Video too, wasn't it?
Making the Video. Is that what it was called?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I think so. I don't know. I know there was a lot of.
Behind the video.
It was called Making the something.
It was making something.
BET was access granted.
Yeah.
I have a lot of VHSs for those. I was about to say VH1s. VHSs.
VHSs.
Yes. Children, you probably don't even know what that is. Do you know what a cassette tape is? Good times. Good times. Are you afraid to go on a blind date at all?
No.
You're just afraid of, if you don't like them, how to get out of it.
It needs to be in public.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Very much so.
But any date that you go on, first of all, should be in public. Your first date, your first probably 3 dates should be in public.
First meeting.
If anything, your first meeting should be in public. Daytime.
Well, your
preferably.
first meeting can be FaceTime. Let's just, you know.
Oh, well, yeah. But I'm saying your first, like, person-to-person, in-person meeting should be out in the public eye. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure it's around a lot of people in public, not like hiking in public or somewhere that doesn't have a lot of people.
I'm so serious about that. I don't.
And drive yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Drive yourself. Yep.
And drive yourself.
Drive yourself.
Or Uber or whatever.
Something.
Have your own transportation.
Yes,
Yeah.
have your own transportation.
Oh, I miss the days where you could get picked up for your first date and da-da-da-da. It's kind of gone.
That's gone.
It's kind of gone. It's kind of scary out here in these streets now.
Yup.
Yeah. So meet someone.
Meet.
And even then, you can't fucking trust them.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Like, people will still try to follow.
They will.
That it might be safer to actually Uber.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Uber.
Actually Uber. Actually Uber.
But you know something?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want like is it really a date? Like, even if someone's like, oh, let's come over and hang out. It's
Yeah,
not
you
a
could have
date.
indoor dates at home.
Not the first date though. Like, that to me, that's not.
No.
I mean, unless we're smashing.
You're asking for a smash if you're at people's houses, especially if you go at night.
And if you're trying to come over and haven't met me in public, then I know you just want to smash.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like,
you should have said that.
Tonight. Oh, well, it's fine. I can come over.
You should have said that. You should have said that from the beginning.
And I'm so over casuals.
Casual sex?
Just casuals, like
Oh.
casual dating, casual that, casual this, like, ew. Oh.
Gee.
Right. And I won't work for nobody but you. Yeah, baby. We balance each other out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just gonna get a big goof,
Goof.
a ball of goof from the both of us.
Mm-hmm. Should see us on trips.
I would love to see you guys trip. Not on a.
Not on an actual trip.
P wants us to trip.
He wants us to trip so bad.
I want to see how that would go down.
My.
That would be
Probably in here
I
be
think that would
running
be
from myself,
hilarious.
chasing my tail.
That would be so
Mm-mm,
funny. Why is there so many of them?
Oh my.
There's so many.
So many options. So many ways to go.
Oh, this isn't an adult show. Just so you know.
So many ways to go.
Really?
Are there different kinds?
Well, different
Strains?
They aren't exactly strains.
Mm. Mhm.
Which is really funny.
So is the baby one like a lighter one?
Ooh,
So
buddy.
give me the elder one.
Give me the elderberry.
The older.
Mush, please.
That's just because
And these are literally like clipped from the ground trees.
my buddy,
Oh.
my buddy's buddy.
So do you have to tamper with them to be when we
Grow boxes and stuff.
okay, we can when we get off.
Yeah, we can.
I'd like to see that. Because I thought that they were like, I meant they're natural because they're food, but I thought that they were like,
I thought
I'm in Facebook groups that tell you how to do this.
oh,
I thought you
my.
went picking them in the garden in
That's
the
what
forest.
I thought like you can pick them and
Oh.
be like, whoa.
What were we talking about?
Where would you like to meet your blind date?
Copeland's.
Oh,
Copeland's. Oh, that's yeah.
that actually sounds really good right now.
It does.
I have not been in a restaurant. Lies. I haven't eaten in a restaurant.
But then what if they're not doable and I want to leave, but then it's Copeland's?
But what if they're really nice? Like, what if personality wise, we talked about this on one of our other shows, and what if they have the person? Don't listen to him. What if they're really nice and they have, because your question was legitimate, and it was,
it
it's
is
the way it's the way he
it's
asked, right?
Copeland's. Like
He was really, you were lost.
it just made me think about that because in my head
You were really torn in that moment.
it's Copeland's.
Like, were you on the date in your head?
And I
Okay.
saw it, and I saw me sitting down, and I saw
You saw all of it flash before you.
they're asking me for the
You just wanted
starters,
your
and
food.
I'm like, hey, yeah, let me get this and this to start.
And it's too
And
late.
then I'm still looking, and I know what I want.
But
But
it's
then
too
they
late.
come walk in. It's like, oh,
And what if he decides to pay for it? Like
Spicy herb crusted chicken.
oh, see,
the bow tie pasta with artichokes, the spinach artichoke dip makes me grab myself.
and then they're not doable. They're just ugly. I'm
But
sorry.
what if they're really nice?
Get it over with.
Right.
My own words.
Just be there in the moment. What if they really are, they're direct with you, they're intellectual, they I'm fighting for this person. I want you to eat your food, honestly. I want you to stay.
Figment of your imagination.
It's because he was there.
I
Like
just want the food.
it was like you were there and we were just on the other side of the universe. and
Y'all
you
were
just came-
there.
you
Y'all were
checked-
there too.
You had a girlfriend's moment, a Joan girlfriend's moment.
Yeah.
Like you just checked back in and what do I do?
Right.
That's so Raven. In a moment.
It's like I saw it.
No, like what if he's really nice?
And he.
Listen, I think a good blind date, like meet me.
Okay, I'ma stay.
Yeah, like meet me. We can eat. Really, I try to go places where like we both have to be active.
Top golf.
Yeah, or like something like a Pont City Market-ish kind of place.
Oh,
Even though I
Ponce.
haven't been there yet, but
But this, Pond City Market's awesome.
I've heard.
I've taken.
That looks
Where
so
is that at?
Good.
Copeland's.
It's cold.
Oh, okay. I see the
That's
biscuit.
Spicy.
Copeland's is really good. Like people sleep on Copeland's.
Popeyes wants to be.
It's pretty good, and the prices aren't bad either. It's not cheap, but it's also not Cheesecake Factory. Like, it's so good.
It's how much
$20.
for that plate?
I'm having a
Twitty.
moment.
I am too.
Whew.
We have to do a mukbang.
Just
We can order Coke with this from Uber Eats.
no, he named my one of my favorite restaurants.
I had no idea.
No, Chocolate Factory.
The chocolate
Cheesecake.
factory.
The Cheesecake Factory.
They should have a chocolate.
I am Charlie when it comes to the
Charlie.
Cheesecake Factory. Like, I want to get lost in that place. I really do. Listen, that
And she
place has
just
been in my
stares
life
at
for
the
a very
cheesecakes.
long time. And every single one of them is special to me.
She
I just
stares
love that
at
place.
them.
I love that place. I want to eat everything on that menu. I am going to try all of those cheesecakes if I can get away from the one cheesecake that has my heart ever. But I'm going to try it.
Oh, that wasn't it. I was thinking about when we were in Vegas. That was not the cheesecake.
Honey, I
Factory. That
had a
was
first
close.
date. Ooh, they took me to Cheesecake Factory. Oh my God. They let me get whatever I want.
Oh, you went in.
I got 2 entrees
Oh,
and appetizers and a cheesecake. I didn't know what to do. I've talked about this before, but it just does something to my... Whew. That's a good first date.
where's this person now?
We're cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we're cool. Oh, you're staying in my life. You're good. He's older, so you know.
The older one.
Yeah. But he's not that he's not that old. Like he's still 30
Use
something.
your money to get me.
Oh jeez.
Pay pigs.
Yeah, and then when they get you they're like, well, what do you need it for? Do you want to live it in? No.
No.
I want a sugar-free daddy.
Sugar-free daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Do
You want a sugar daddy?
I want to
Clearly.
pig. I want to pay pig. That's what I want.
But don't pay pigs want the sugar too?
I can just whoop them and spank them and
That's still sugar.
step
You
on-
have to see them.
step on their balls and
Aww.
tell them that they're disgusting and they're worthless and make them lick my boots. I don't know.
But if I feel like you should go somewhere where you have to be active
Yeah.
so you can talk, because I used to do the whole like movie thing. This is back when it was safe to do it, and I don't mean I'm talking about like, I'm not talking about pandemic safe. I'm talking about like back in the day when it was cool to go to the
never
movies and
really-
people were like,
yeah. Cause then it starts to
we're just
stuff.
sitting there watching the movie.
I only do movies with like relationships.
Yeah, I learned that.
You did.
Yeah, because I like dinner in a movie.
But you know, like now, like
I
the
like food.
movies, you can lay down.
Yeah,
You can,
you can eat.
you can eat.
But see, I have an issue with that. I do it, but like I still get a little afraid of it because I have to I have to see my food.
But they have the little lights that are right
They
there.
do, but I'd rather have.
So you take your phone out and
Excuse me. Like I said, I can do it, but I can't. It's not something that I can
You
do
would
all
do
the time.
all the time,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Mm-mm. And don't
had a lot of
say anything
good-
about Cheesecake Factory being dark because you could still see in Cheesecake.
Oh, and go karts. Like if you do Andretti, you could do bowling.
Yeah, like be active,
Mm-hmm.
or so somebody so that you can laugh.
Climbing at Stone Summit.
You can you
Yeah,
can do rock
you can
climbing.
rock climb
That
at
would be a
Stone
great
Summit.
one.
Don't know where that is, but you could do it.
It's great because when you're
See,
And that's what I'll be looking at, body parts.
bro, I love taking.
and honestly, if the date doesn't work out, if that's not your type, it was just a fun day.
Then I can see their
Unless it's a bad
I
date.
can see the front.
Have you ever had like a bad first date?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I have.
Bad first dates. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. It wasn't necessarily bad. It was just like, ew. Like I didn't want to be there anymore. I was just like,
That's bad.
no, I mean like the person is like rude. You argue like what you see on Next or like on TV. Mind Date.
They
Like,
argue
they're
with
just-
you?
Yeah, like they're just horrible people. That shouldn't have been on a first date or going on a date.
Like y'all argued.
Yeah, like
Wow.
y'all pitching fights.
No.
No?
The first date, never an argument, but they were bad. They were bad. Stop with the bad dates.
Why was it bad?
They made me wait.
We didn't hear the first part.
Oh, on food, they made me wait.
Oh.
Like it took forever to eat, and I didn't.
So where did y'all, what did y'all do before the
Before
eats?
meeting them, that like I was already there,
Mm-hmm.
and they were en route supposedly, but it was like it was taking forever
For them to get there.
there.
Were they, in your words, doable?
They were very doable.
Oh, okay.
But when we got to the table, like I'm all in, like I'm eating because I'm hungry and I'm really not even paying attention.
Mhm.
So said person kind of was in their feelings about that. And I'm like, let me finish this and then we'll talk.
Did they order? Did they end up ordering?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What you mean?
But they didn't really eat. So then I was under the impression like you ate before you got here or something happened.
They ate before they got.
That's what I was feeling because clearly you're not touching
They
your
didn't want
food.
anything.
Yeah.
Maybe they were upset.
I think that's why people meet at bars and stuff on their first dates, because like some people don't want to eat in front of each other, or like some people
I
they
don't
just
care.
want,
I'm
some people
going
just want
in.
to talk and like get it over with.
Because eventually, if this goes great,
Get
you're
it
going to
over
see me
with.
do it anyway.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I'm gonna tell you. I like to eat. Hello, my name is Keats, and I like to eat. Boom. That's all you need to know.
But, you know, I also been on dates where it's kind of turned me off because they had like bad manners with eating, like talking with your mouth with food in it and like just no manners.
I just really hope my first blind date won't be a horror story.
You have to get through the storm before you get to the rainbow. No, it may be good. Let's say that it's going to be great. Our first blind dates, they're going to be great.
They're gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to be awesome. So as far as like dating, well, what are things? So there was a video, and this person, I feel like she hit the nail on the head. Like that's what I was taught, how you should,
Are you talking about B?
manifest.
Oh, okay.
Manifest love.
Well, Black Twitter really doesn't like her all too well.
But that doesn't negate the fact.
I'm just
of what she
saying.
said.
I don't. We're gonna play the video, but
Yeah.
if lit gain, we are just showing the wordage or the message. It's not that we are saying, "Hey, we agree with everything she's saying." It's just disclaimer, just disclaimer. But it is B. Simone. And
Oh.
she says she says this.
Happy Valentine's Day! I love you. If you ain't got no Valentine, I will be your Galentine. I will be your little boo for the day because you don't need to be lonely. But I'm going to start a little love challenge because y'all already know we manifest in love all 2021. So, we're the animals out here, bitch. We're manifesting love. But here's a little challenge.
I used to make that face all the time with my braces.
We got all these things we want in a man. A list of things. He got to be tall. He got to be dark. He got to be handsome. He got to have pretty teeth. He got to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. He got to be rich. He got to be successful. He got to be all these things. And we ain't even half the things on that list. He got to be a family man. Bitch, you ain't talked to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. Your account is in the negative, ma'am. Overdraft fees. He got to have a job. You need to go fill out some applications because you're still unemployed. He got to have pretty teeth. You ain't seen a dentist in 6 years. He got to have a six-pack and be in shape. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Get your life together. This whole list that he got to be. You ain't even half the things on that list. So this is what I challenge you to do. So we can manifest love all 2021. Make that list of that perfect dream man that you got in your mind. Then, what I did, make a list of the type of woman he would need right by his side. You want him to be in shape? You need to get to the gym. Equally yoked, bitch. You want him to be financially stable? Well, you need to start saving. Because you can't keep a dime to your name. Huh? You want him to be a family man? Call your mama. You become a family woman. Heal your traumas before you put all this shit on him. You want him to be patient. Bitch, your patience is thin. You want him to be understanding. You the least understanding person in your circle of friends. But he got to be understanding. Fix you. Fix you. Whatever you want, become that. Fuck. He got to be in shape. Bitch, you eat chips every day. You heal. Let's become the person we want to attract. How about that? Huh? That's the challenge. These birds. I love Tulum, but my flight is today. I
I'm
gotta
going
catch
today.
I love Tulum.
Seen that video too many times. It's so funny. Yeah. So
Yeah.
point made.
Absolutely. That
But
was a
I
point.
mean it.
Right.
That was a point. Great point. Great point, B.
Great point. I don't understand why people aren't agreeing. Even P just said he likes her. Yes.
Yeah. Love it.
It's a fact. 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 Now, if you go on blind dates, you need to make sure whoever's setting you up knows.
Knows your list.
Can get some of it right. Some of it, like, ooh. But then it's like, dating's so weird because people only give you the good stuff at first, and then,
You're supposed to give the good.
yeah, but like, can we get a warning of some sort? Like, hey, I'm gonna change.
And then you figure out if you want to stay with the change.
I feel like if I knew that they would change, which you should go into it
But you
anyway,
don't
knowing that
know.
like I don't know anybody and like I'm gonna get to know, that's fine.
Mhm.
But like, I don't know. I'm just being in a perfect world right now. Never mind. Don't listen to
Let's just not do that. But back to what she was saying. I know me and you talked earlier about the list, which we weren't going to necessarily display.
I
our
said that I
list.
wasn't. I'm not displaying my list.
I understand why now. Like when you said that, like it triggered, and I get it. So I don't want to display mine. But do you feel like that there's people that maybe look at you that believe there's things on the list that may not be on the list?
Is this what you're trying to explain to me earlier? Because I still don't understand.
Okay, so let's just say your list said that he has to be dark,
Just
this,
use
this,
one example. Okay, so dark.
dark.
Okay.
So people may think that your list says that it's dark, but in actuality, like, no.
Who are these people?
I'm just saying people in general. Maybe people that know you, maybe people that don't really know you like that. Like, going back to our show when we were talking about when we were talking about what people may think of us. What was it? Expectations or
The preconceived notions.
Yes, that.
It's coming out tomorrow. Episode 25.
That's the one where you guys talk about hitch all the
Yeah.
But no, that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like sometimes people may think that we have these things on our list, but necessarily they're not on our list.
Okay, so what's after that?
That's what I was saying. Like, that's what I was getting at. Like, do you feel like that people may think like, oh, well, Keith's
Do
on
I
her
feel
list.
like people?
She may want this tall guy who has
So do
money,
I feel like
who
people have
has this
preconceived notions about who I want to date
on your list? Yes.
or what I would like to date?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's why you couldn't explain it, because you couldn't remember the word.
Yep.
Woo. There it is, people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, possibly from like the exes that they may have known. Possibly. Maybe. But yeah.
But they're
maybe.
ex for a reason, and I was thinking about that too.
They absolutely are. You said no to whatever happened for a reason. Now, you want to know what? I may be getting too personal. Not personal, but like it may. You know what? Hopefully.
Touch a
You
song.
ever? No, it isn't about me. Like you
Oh.
ever like? I don't hope that this person doesn't watch, but I just saw it come across thine screen. So I saw something, and I was like, "That's tea, okay? That's tea. That's some real tea." So I saw. How can I do this? Ooh, I don't know if we should do it.
If not, we'll bleep it or something. Just say it.
I saw a situation.
Mm-hmm.
It was a celebrity.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that. I mean, maybe in their own mind, maybe, well, but not at all. Only because I'm trying not to tell.
But I'm gonna know when you say it. No.
I don't think you're gonna know who it is. No. But if I were to mention the person in my household, yes, they would know who it is.
Oh,
But you wouldn't, because it's like not
in my realm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't know about the person. But if I
Okay.
were to mention the person in my household, yes, they would know.
Okay.
But so yeah, this celebrity, yeah, they had a baby mom. They weren't with the baby mother then, or the mother of the first child. So then said celebrity got married and was like super happy and had another child. But then all of a sudden, we weren't seeing the celebrity's like significant other on their page all the time, which that doesn't mean anything. You don't have to broadcast your relationship. We don't. And then we weren't seeing a ring because said celebrity had a ring.
Mm-hmm.
So again, not saying that you always have to wear it, but you decided to have one. So I'm guessing you got one to wear one. So anyway, because you wore it proudly before, right? Proudly, like things were posted, like da 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 da. So then, literally, just saw a picture of said celebrity with the first mother of the child. Let me say this: back with the first mother of the child, of the first child, seemingly looking like a good old happy family. You don't see the mess in that. Not mess, but like that's tea. I'm sorry. That for me, I was like, well, my goodness. So you left your wife to go back to your ex who you weren't married to in the first place?
Maybe they
And
had
you ended up having another baby?
Maybe they had everything on the list.
Maybe. But if they were everything on your list and they were an ex, would you take it back? That's where I was going with that.
Say it one more time.
Mysticals?
No, that what you said before mysticals.
Boo.
Said if they were something on the list.
If your ex person was everything that was on your list, but they ended up being an ex, would you take them back? That's a hard one.
All right.
I guess in this case, because they have a child, I still don't think it's okay. I
And then
think
they
it's
had
okay.
another child.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like went back and had another one. Have another one on the way.
So what happened to the wife?
I don't know.
She's gone. Did she have a baby?
Yeah.
Also, it's just
They
ping
were
pong.
one big happy family. Like
Sister wives.
no.
No, baby mama wives.
No.
Baby mamas.
Baby mama, other baby mama. I don't know how much in the picture she was, but she allowed their first child to come around the second one. But
You see a lot of people now that are saying they had to break up with someone and
to get back.
to get back with them. I don't know if that's if that's facts. I don't know because shit.
So as far as dating goes,
The only thing I've got back with was just to do the smashing. And that was because I was in the graveyard.
weak.
It was
You let your
comfortable.
body talk.
It was familiar.
Your body
it was
parts was talking
comfortable.
to you.
And I needed
It
to
led you to the cemetery.
had to go back to the flesh.
The cemetery of exes.
Yep.
And you dug it up.
But you know, like
But would you go back to it?
you see like some celebrities that if it's a what now?
Oh, you're talking about the actual term, yes, but he's talking about the term of when people have sex with.
Ew.
I mean, you're the one who dug up the grave.
Oh, we're
Oh,
talking
I
about exes.
did. Oh, I feel so disgusted.
When you put it that way, it's like don't ever go back
I'm not
to an
doing
ex.
it. Nope.
Ever.
No.
Because in a sense, you do kill them off, right? I know I do.
Everyone should think about that.
Not all of them, but like in that way. Woo!
Oh,
Yeah, good job, P.
he just gave us a word.
He did. Nice. You deserve that.
See, that's why you're in my life, because you're helping me.
You just opened up a
every
whole
day.
nother eye and a door. Like a third
I don't
eye.
want to be disgusting in that way.
Blown.
Ew.
Wow.
Gross.
Bet you we won't be doing that no more.
Oh, no.
Not even that's crazy. We hadn't ever thought about it. He didn't either because we've said it on here before.
Mm-hmm.
I said zombies last time.
You did, but it didn't mean anything. It was
Zombies.
funny then, but now.
They're dead.
Wow.
Don't be humping the dead.
Wow.
That is gross.
Wow.
Mm.
I've got to find that soundbite now.
Mm.
Wow.
You know, someone made a song out of that, right?
What?
Owen Wilson saying wow.
Really?
Have you, okay, hold on. I'm gonna
No. Girl.
So what if you were married, then you divorced, then you got back with them?
Wow. Oh, wow. Hey, it's one of the little drawings. There you go, pole vaults over the thing. There you go. Wow. Wow.
Gonna be our honeymoon.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Right? Wow. Wow. Flippers and all. Wow.
Flippers and all. Wow.
Flippers and all. Wow. I didn't know he said wow like that a lot, but he does.
Oh no, that's
That's his thing.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do they write it specifically?
No, it's like a him thing. Because, you know, they give you the freedom to, like, well, some
Um.
characters in some movies, they'll say, like, you know, if something pokes in there, then do it. And that's his thing. Wow. Wow.
So married,
Right.
then divorced, then back together.
With children?
Not with children.
So no attachment.
Nope.
Ooh.
Like you divorced him, you know? Wasn't
Trina Braxton's done that. She
Are
did
they-
that with her latest husband.
are they
He
happier?
passed away.
Would they happier once she got back?
They got
with him?
remarried like 3 times.
Oh. I don't think she's a good example.
Oh.
No.
Well, now she's married again. I think Trina's been married 5 times.
Oh God.
She was married once before Gabe, and then her and Gabe got remarried 2 or 3 times, and then she's married now.
Gabe died.
Gabe passed away.
Okay.
But they were not together when he was passing away. Like they have this bond outside of the marriage of it, and that they were still like really close friends, because I think they have a child or children. She has 2 sons, but I think one of them is his. And so yeah, she may not be a great example because she still had an attachment, but they were older, so I don't know. Like the kids they're able to understand it.
That's a topic,
but
like getting married like multiple times.
Yeah.
Like you keep getting married. You keep getting married.
She seems really she seems really happy right now.
Okay.
But yeah, like her and Gabe went at it a couple times. But she had attachments. But because she had attachments and they were old enough to understand everything that was going on, like, you know how people say stuff like they want a relationship to work out for the kids, but the kids don't understand at that certain age. Like, we want it to work out for the baby, but the baby doesn't understand anything. Now, when they get older to the point where they
may go Google it or something like that.
Right. Or it's harder for them to take. So that I do understand. Like, try to work it out before you get a divorce, because you don't know what it does to a kid unless you've been through that.
But I'm just talking about like strictly no kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
divorce.
If I had no attachments and that's
y'all
a
just
hard
had
one.
a real good bond.
Now this is just me asking myself, like, what would make me
go back,
want to get back in that situation? Like, he would have to do something real extraordinary. Like, I don't know if he's got remarried.
What if you get divorced, the kids get grown and they're gone, they're adults.
I know someone whose life is like that.
And then you get back with them. And then you get married again.
I know somebody whose life was like that.
Really?
Yeah, Papa was a Rolling Stone. But they were married. And, like, as of... Yeah, we were in, like... This is, like, after high school or in high school. Like, we're well old enough to know, like, what's going on. So we can feel all the feels. It's not my situation. But a family friend. Yeah. They're back together now, and they seem to be
happy.
Yeah. Then again, it's like older love, so it's like at this point, I would love to interview couples like that. Like,
why had the Jurassic Park that you were talking about?
Maybe because you have so much history with that person. I just don't. For me, I feel like you would have to do something real extraordinary for me to be.
Maybe they did.
For me to. Well, sure, maybe. I'm just saying, like, but you didn't went out and had
your parts everywhere.
But you got the parts to prove that you had your parts everywhere.
But you had your parts everywhere too.
I don't have no parts to prove that I had my parts everywhere. I don't have receipts. You have receipts,
talking about
sir.
Children?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have.
What if those receipts? Kids are grown too? There's nothing. There's no stomach. There's no attachment. There's no attachments. Where's the king cake? I just can't.
I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all heard that, but like his stomach literally was like. Oh my goodness, that was funny. That was a laugh. Oh, okay, that was a good one. Ooh, that was the laugh of the day. Did you hear that? Oh, that was funny. And he was gonna talk over it.
I was.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I heard that.
When I feel it coming again.
Still thinking about Copeland's?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd have to be a special person, and they'd have to hold a special place in my heart if we were going to remarry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Would you?
Yeah.
And the tea that I just brought on here, not tea, but like whatever, it was tea to me because I was like, oh, I clutched my pearls because I was like, whoo,
Scandal.
oh. I'm happy to see that they're, back together.
Back
It's like,
together.
yeah, that's cool. Like, be a family. Woohoo! But at the same time, I was like, wait, what about
What about me?
what about the other? But yeah, like I'm all for it. Especially for the first starter, like it's pretty cool that you get your daddy and your mommy back again and then you have another sibling. But then
Yeah.
again, they may have been just being like friendly and taking pictures together. I don't know, because it looked more than friendly. So here's a whole like photo shoot, okay? So but still it would be like you were married and still you ended up having a baby by your ex. So that's when I would be like, it's just it's a topic, okay?
Maybe they realized they were not happy with the new.
There's so many scenarios. Like, did you cheat? Did you go over one night when you're dropping off little mama and
you dropped off some kids, other kids?
And people might just be falling out of the whole routine of dating. And I think the more we stay in this quarantine, like
Dating is changing.
dating is going to either change or it's just going to go away. People are going to be so great with themselves that I feel, the millennials are already like on procreation because a lot of folks ain't got time. Like they too busy. They're not being necessarily selfish with their money, but they just want to make sure that they're in a good place financially before they start caring for another spouse or
so
caring
much
for children.
shit.
Yeah, like
Considering we only have like 2 to 4% of the overall GDP, when our parents' generation had like 20%.
yeah,
So think about that. And we are significantly smaller of a generation than
we are.
the boomers were.
But we're not even, I don't really feel like there's a lot of millennials thinking about doing that. So, and then the fact that like
It's because we can't afford it.
the most outrageous thing that I've told myself though, and this isn't during this is not during quarantine. This is like, I tell myself this all the time. I think I'd be okay being a nun.
Oh no.
Why'd you say oh no?
Because don't they supposed to have pure thoughts?
Sooner or later it'll get there. Like you don't have to go into it being, you just need to be prepared to get there. And then once you're there, you're full of just goodness. And you just live off of that goodness. Bread of life. No? Still a no?
No,
Okay.
that's a no.
Yeah, I think I just like being in my own company too. Like
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But a nun, I don't even like their outfits.
Oh Lord, Lit Gang, tell us how y'all feel about dating in general right now. No matter your generation, just let us know how you feel about being in this date life, especially if you're single.
But age
too,
plays a difference because
it does on
some
the answers that we'll get.
generations they date differently.
Some are, much more. What's it called?
Romantic.
That, but what's the other word? Oh, not chauffeur.
Chivalry.
Chivalrous. Yes. I feel like that's gone out of the window too.
Of course it is.
But if a
It's
blind
dead.
date does
Some chivalry.
yes.
It's like ooh. La la.
Oh my.
Is that-
So do you think that we are done with this topic?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are going to pack it up. So we're gonna grab our box. We're going to put the topic in the box, wrap it up, and we're gonna tie it with a bow, and we're gonna throw it away. Yes. So now it is time for the
Game. What is it good? Oh, I thought you were.
No, not huh.
All right, so we're going to play a oldie but goodie. What is going on right now?
I don't know. I'm having my own
Okay.
anime moment.
Have you watched anime since that episode?
No, I watched something on Netflix called Noodle. I don't know what it's called.
Netflix has a lot of anime. So I have
They
no
do.
idea what you-
They do.
It's called what now?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called. But I have watched superhero things, which we need to have him back on because yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the game?
What's the game? That's what I was waiting on. So oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but a goodie.
We're gonna play this or that. So 2 options. It's kind of like would you rather, this or that. And we're gonna do 3.
Cool. Let's do it.
We're gonna do 3. All right. First one. Florida or California?
I was ready to answer that until just now.
Florida, because it's cheaper.
I was gonna say Florida too.
It's cheaper.
If you saw my mouth, I had just fixed my face and my lips to say Florida. I was like,
I heard it.
yeah. I said,
I like Cali.
we'll go. Go ahead. Go right ahead. It's gonna be the first place to get chunked off.
Oh, let's see. Banana split or brownie sundae?
Brownie Sunday.
I want brownie sundae.
I
too.
don't like banana.
Oh my God, something. You don't like bananas?
Listen, avocado and banana, I don't know what it is. Oh. I can only take guac in increments.
Oh, this is a good one. You ready? Last one.
What am I?
No, I'm saying we would definitely.
What? Guac?
I can't stand, I've literally, vomited guac.
I
I'm
used to
at
didn't
avocado.
like it until I tried it, and then I
No,
loved
there
it.
is good guac in the world. I can
Mhm.
handle it, but I can't, eat avocado. Huh?
I'll make some good ass
I don't mind it if it's good, but if
smooth or chunky.
It doesn't matter.
be smooth for me, I can't do the chunk because I don't like the actual fruit. I don't like avocado. Yeah, the onions and the tomato don't bother me. Everything else within the guac is probably what makes the guac for me.
Jalapeno,
Yeah,
lime juice.
yeah. Everything else in there is fine. It's the actual base I can't take. And they use a lot of that in California. Like, geez Louise. It's everywhere.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Last one. What's up or sup?
I say, what's up?
Say what's up.
Like, what's up?
Okay. I say I like sup better. It's shorter.
Only for me, when I say sup, people know something's wrong.
What's good?
When I say sup, they're like, oh, okay, she's in a mood. My people know if I say sup, I'm not.
I've never heard you say sup.
I'm not tired because you're on my good side.
Oh. Well, there you have it.
Because sup to me is like breaking down what's up. Like if I'm breaking down words, then that means I'm being short with you. So, or I think I've said sup in like a happy tone, like sup. That, but I say what's up. I say what's up. That too.
Oh, what up?
Oh, what up? Hey, Trey, how can they reach us?
We are on YouTube, which is the Lit Room. We are also on Facebook. It is the the Lit Room on Facebook. If you're gonna tag us on Facebook, make sure you use @the Lit Room Podcast. We are also on Instagram. Our IG is @the Lit Room Podcast. We have Gmail. Email us. It is the Lit Room Podcast @gmail.com. We are also on SoundCloud, the Lit Room, and website coming soon.
That's not intimidating at all.
I got a little nervous.
I'll put this down because
She just...
I don't want anything to fall out of my hand. What happened?
So glad that didn't do that. Here you go.
Oh,
To cut the cake.
ladies and gentlemen, it is time for
Dungeons and Dragons.
our king cake. Can I take it out?
Yeah. That's why I gave it to you.
You really want me to cut it with it?
Go for it. I don't care.
Will it cut it?
Yeah.
I hope it does.
Oh my gosh.
Just don't hurt anybody.
Oh my God. Do you want me
Yeah,
to pull
take
it? Okay.
Oh, it's like Bodyguard. Oh.
Oh my God.
Can I like put a scarf over it and it'll fall? Okay. Oh my gosh. It's Mardi Gras.
It's Mardi Gras.
And it's time to cut the king cake, guys. So we're going to cut the king cake. Now, you can open it. Well, look at this difference. Okay, there's the cake.
Oh.
Turn it over. There's a king cake. Woo!
I meant the sword.
Oh, no.
You had it out of there.
Yeah, that's a fresh one. It's like a homemade baked one. Okay, guys. I'm going to try this. Oh my gosh. Is this going to work?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait. Pull it. Okay. Are you... It's different. This is my first time, people. My cherry is now popped.
What do you think? You got a fresh one? A fresh homemade one from
No, it's real good, man.
one of our favorite places. Yeah, normally.
Oh, so they're never good?
They're dry.
Try as fuck.
What makes it dry?
Lack of moisture.
They didn't play with it first?
It's like a drier dough. But it's good.
What is this other stuff in the inside?
Some people put nuts. Some people put praline. Some people. I feel like they put praline in it. Okay.
Okay.
Mm. We cannot leave our tiny Mardi Gras celebration without saying thank you to our sponsors. Give it up for Creative Chip. Woo! And give it up for Omni Hair. Woo! last but not least, Pecan Production.
Pecan.
Yes. So you have a wonderful Mardi Gras 2021. And
21.
like we always say, stay lit.
Stay lit.
Bye.
Bye. But I mean it.
Right.